here on Franklin Street. Nice evening to be picking up litter, and it's kind of dark. I don't know if you can kind of tell. It's rather dark tonight, but as usually every night is dark. Just try to pick up this litter and pick up a little litter at a time, and eventually it adds up. I usually have a routine when I'm picking up litter around here. Kind of hard to tell. Dogs and me are up here, and maybe I do this during the daytime so people can see a little bit better, but just kind of want to enjoy the nice quiet of the night. Watching the Thunder game earlier, or paying attention to it. It's nice to watch the Suns and feel like somehow picking up litter helps them to win. You know, it's like one of those things where sometimes people might say, well, that's just superstition and nothing to it. But I was just thinking about Shohei Ohtani and how he was picking up litter, and he was doing it to pick up good luck. And again, I kind of feel like it helps me, and I've been doing something like this for a few years now, and just kind of feel like it helps. Maybe it helps Thunder win somehow. Just kind of, I think other people might have other ways of maybe helping the Thunder win, but I just feel like I have my ways. And again, like here at the dog park, one place is I clean just regularly. I feel like, well, my dogs and me, we use the dog park, and we like coming here. And sometimes those city workers, they see some litter on the ground like this, instead of stopping to pick it up, they'll just run it over, which makes it a million times worse. Sometimes you see these people at this ballpark, they like to come play their games and baseball and stuff, but when you play, I don't know why it's so difficult for people not to just take the can of litter, just throw it away. Simple things like that make a difference. I don't know, like, again, I feel like I'm picking up other people's good luck or whatever when I pick up this litter. I feel like there is something to that. So a lot of these people are in a way helping me out by helping me pick up their good luck. And this is at the dog park, Punk City, and kind of don't know what this thing is. It's kind of a strange thing, and try to get under better lighting to see, help show what it is. And might be a seat cushion for somebody. Somebody's probably sitting on it or using it as a back cushion. But anyway, goes in here, jamming in this little bag. I usually only use a small bag because usually I use one of the big bags that can kind of feel overwhelming trying to fill it full of litter. And I feel like the shopping bags are kind of like the ideal size where you don't feel overwhelmed, and you don't really have to spend any money to get them either. You just go shopping and maybe get them at the shopping center, and I just basically do that. And I should have brought a flashlight so you guys can see probably a little better on what I'm doing out here. And again, this is the dugout. You can kind of see the moon out tonight. Pretty out. And so I just picking up this litter and run it. Dugout's real dirty. Kind of surprised my phone don't pick up better. But eventually I'll figure it out or something. I was watching a video about night vision goggles in Vietnam, and they were using that red light or whatever, and they were seeing demons supposedly when they were using those night vision goggles in Vietnam. And supposedly they don't use that technology anymore, but be kind of interesting to get some technology like that where you can see like demons. Be kind of scary too, though. You might be surrounded by demons right now, but that's why I kind of think about when I pick it up litter, that feels like I'm exercising the bad spirits in an area and making things better. Because there's that illustration Jesus talked about, like the woman sweeping her house, and then there's like 7 different spirits more wicked when that it's not occupied. So it's just like maybe this is helping get rid of the demons in this area. And sometimes I think it might anger the demons, because if they thrive in a dirty environment, you know, maybe I just kind of dealing with something like that, and that these demons watching me right now picking up this litter in this area, and they're probably angry about it. But again, I feel like it's spiritual war partly, and it's picking up these at night. I don't know, just real peaceful at night to do this kind of work at night. And again, it's a nice little moon out, pretty little moon, you can see. But my dogs and me just over here, you can kind of tell it's a real dark in this area, but just walk around here, and sometimes you'll find litter blown about. I think a lot of people coming in from South Avenue and Franklin, they throw their litter out of the car. Find a lot of beer cans out here, and sometimes I don't know, it just seems like some strange drivers at night sometimes. They usually sneak in on the Franklin Street, these drunk drivers, and that's where they'll throw their beer cans sometimes on Franklin when they're coming into Ponca City from the west side. And so I imagine that's why they just throw their cans out there, and it just kind of, I guess, hide the evidence. That's why some of them do it, maybe. But I don't know, just think, if you're gonna drink beer, you just at least throw your cans away, you know. Like, I think that's like kind of why some of these people, when they're smoking or drinking and they just throw their litter away, they're kind of like bringing bad luck on themselves in a way. They're not helping themselves, like, luck wise. And I'm not saying that's why they get cancer, but maybe that's why some of them get like certain health diseases, because they're so clumsy with their litter, and when they bring that bad luck on themselves in a way, that bad fortune on themselves. And I don't know, I kind of think it's kind of like a calculator too. Everything started out at 0, everything going to 0, and sometimes I kind of think we increase our chance of getting good numbers whenever we pick up litter. So it's I don't know, if you watch some of my other videos, you probably heard some of this information already before, but just kind of showing it again in live. And basically, this is how I make my crying end and clean, show high litter stories. Like in this same process. But my bag got plumb filled up, and I just kind of thinking about maybe I should have brought another bag, a bigger bag, but now then I don't know, just again, I don't like feeling overwhelmed by having a bigger bag and having to clean up more than, you know, like biting off more than you can chew type thing. That's the thing, like sometimes it can be a little discouraging if you get a big old trash bag and out there trying to pick up litter, and then you end up only filling up a little small portion of that trash bag. It's like, kind of seems like such waste. But this bag's full of trash, full of litter. Here's a dumpster over here. I might empty some of it, not all of it, but empty some of the litter, and then after that I try to pick up some more, but I don't know, I might just not even do that. But usually takes about 10 minutes, this little route I'm walking. I walk around the Grand Moran Park, and sometimes there's stray dogs running around this area. The dogs like to run around with them sometimes, but usually other than that, it's a pretty well lit area over here, and these power lines, sometimes I don't like walking underneath them if I can avoid it. So I just stopped abruptly there and back in Trace, and again, just walking around this area, and I guess I'll put it here and start another one in a second.